Alright, welcome back to NES Block. I am chessjerk, and I have randomly chosen this game out of the entire NES library to play for all of you wonderful people. However, the entire game is way too long. So, if you beat the game normally, you get this wonderful password at the end that says password TGL. And obviously the password normally is much, much longer than that, but we don't worry about that. But doing this takes away all of the walking around and collecting items mode. This is shooters only, and I will do all its 22 stages plus the final boss. So 45 minutes is a pretty good estimate, I think. We'll see if I come in under that. But we will go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So, The Guardian Legend, like a game that I definitely played very, very many years ago in both this category and, you know, the 100% category. I think is the most interesting. Find where all the items are in the game. A lot of the sub-weapons are very overpowered. But what happens in this mode, how you get these power-ups, is at the end of every shooter section, you will get assigned a score, which I have no idea how it's determined. I think it's got something to do with how many enemies you kill, but I honestly don't know. And based on that score, the game has all of the items in the game in a specific order. And if your score is at a certain level, you will get up to 5 weapons or armor or whatever per shooter section. But obviously in the first level, you have literally no weapons and only a single shooter gun. Luckily, this is the only level this is required for. And it's very straightforward. The goal is, don't die. So if you liked all those little turret things, we got some giant ones coming up right here. Again, just don't die. This is also going to test my lack of mashing ability. Luckily, one of the first items you get is a rapid-fire weapon that will remove the need for me to mash for the rest of the run. Alright. So different power-ups that you might see, that red dot gives you 500 chips. I mean, my maximum is only 50. So it just fills that up right there. You can also get a heart, which gives you 5 bars of life. There I got an extra life, essentially. I mean, classic arcade game, 30,000, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, etc. You get extra life on your meter. So I got over 10,000 score, so the first 4 items are all guaranteed, and now I'm in the 10,000 items. So the blue lander increases your life by 1 heart, and the red lander increases your chip maximum, so now you can see that I actually have 3 guns instead of 1. And the rapid fire that I got means I can just hold down B now. Amazing. Now, the main problem with these first few levels is that they are very, very painfully slow. Future levels will get much faster than this, but this one will not. The first 2 or 3 are very slow. Let me just shoot some intergalactic fish, like you do. You got seahorses. Yeah. Everything you expect every 4 corridors have a specific theme. So I guess this is the underwater section. We will see the other themes as they come up eventually. Also, the order of the levels you play in this mode is also kind of weird because there are 21 corridors, each with a shooter section. And you are generally only required to do the areas 1 through 10. 11 through 20 are optional. You don't have to do them. But in this mode, we are going to do them because we're going to do all of them. But the order in which you do them is a bit weird because only in this section you do area 1 first. And then I'll do area 11 next. In every other section, you're going to do the double-digit number and then the single-digit. I can only assume they were trying to emulate what you actually do in the regular game because you cannot get to area 11 without getting to area 1 in the normal game. The item I got there was there's a full health restore. The drops are in a specific order. The really good runners of this game know the table of all the items. I do not know the table. I just play the game. So the real good runners of this game manipulate almost their item drops to get the specific item when they need it at the time they need it. I'm not using any sub-weapons yet because I don't have any good ones. And when your chips go below 100, your gun reverts to the single gun. So that definitely would prevent me from efficiently using any sub-weapons. We'll wait for the next red landar you get, I think, after the 3rd level. And now we wait about 15 seconds for the boss. Enjoy the music. The music is excellent in this game. I always enjoyed the music. So good. So if we're in the underwater level, what do you think the boss is going to be? It's going to be fish. Big, giant, toothy fish. Goodbye, fish. Alright. Got a decent score there. Alright, the sword you see there we call the saber laser that we got as the first 20,000. That is one of the best weapons in the game, by far. Because you can just activate it, and it doesn't... The shots it uses are a specific time frame. So if you use it for a certain amount of time, then your chips go down. But you can just jam that into the boss's face, generally, and it will die before you do. Generally. So we're still underwater. We're going a little bit faster, at least. But still not very fast at all. These fish coming in from the side are going a little bit faster. Nothing to write home about. In some ways, this mode is harder than the main game. The main game has many shield upgrades that increase your defense. You can only get up to 4, I believe, in this version. And there are about 8 in the normal game. So you do have to watch your health, and especially near the end. Because you will not have as many shields as you would normally. Alright. This got another level up at 100,000 points. Problem is, the next boss is very, very hard. Its projectiles do a lot of damage, so do not touch the seaweed. Luckily, it's a pretty straightforward pattern. Don't deviate from the pattern. The bullets it fires do one heart of health, not too bad, but the seaweed, I think, does about 5 at least, so 3 hits from that and you're pretty much dead. There you go. Easy peasy. Alright, there's another red landar. That'll give us now up to 150 chips. So I can actually use sub-weapons now without losing my gun. So we're going to go right to that. Now we're using this. Alright. So you see the fish are moving a little bit faster again. The sage is moving a little bit faster. We're getting up to a more normal speed. But this stage confuses me immensely. Because as of right now, we do nothing for about 30 seconds. Just enjoy the music, enjoy the terrain. There's nothing going on. No enemies. I often wonder why. I don't know. Oh, they're back. Okay, we're good. I might have oversold the whole 30 seconds thing, but it sure seems like, it feels like 5 minutes. But, you know. So you can see if I'm using the laser, you can see it like pop up occasionally, but my chips don't go down because it's a time-based chip usage. So I hold it out like that, you can see my chips go down every so often. So you see that thing just disappeared. But I don't want to go below 100 chips if I can help it. I want to maintain the 3. There you go. So I got my chips back there. Luckily, the chips are very, very plentiful, so running out of chips is actually really hard. I mean, especially when the red ones give you 500 chips. Alright, there's that one. That's the full health refill right there. Always good to have. See that? Boom. Yeah, very powerful. Right. Oh look, the enemies disappeared. What happened? Dun dun dun. Alright, so, we're still in the underwater levels. Who do you think the boss is gonna be? It's the palette-swapped fish. And now we just shoved the laser right into his big old eye, and... And he's dead. Imagine that. Alright. The problem is, with the lack of enemies in that stage, you don't get a lot of points. So you can see if you don't get to the next threshold, the next 10,000, you don't get as much. So, that's alright. Alright, so now this level, the fish are moving as fast as they're ever going to get, but now the level's moving a lot slower. Go figure that one out. I have no idea. You also notice that when I take damage, you see a little shield appear around the ship. That shield actually does damage to enemies. So you can just run into enemies and they will die, but obviously you don't have infinite health. So you should only do that if you're desperate. And since it's based on shield power, and you don't get a lot of shields in this mode, it's a bit less viable than it would be normal. Alright. Here comes the enemy spam. It's coming up. But this is only the beginning enemy spam. It gets worse in later levels. Yeah, get back down. Alright, here we go. They're coming. Oh my god. Oh god, they're everywhere. Alright. Coming up on the final boss. Or not the final boss at this level. Final boss of the game is a bit further away. Alright. So we had 2 palette swap fishies, and we had a giant whatever that Optimon boss is. Now we got this thing. We're gonna go to the fireball for this one. Grabs! So the fireball moves slowly up the screen and destroys pretty much everything in its path. Very useful. And dead. And even gave me a power-up to make sure I have full life, so it wasn't that convenient. But now we're done with the underwater levels, so on to the next area. There's a gun power. Gun power is very good. It increases my shot strength. And obviously you can get, if you get multiple sub-weapons, so you can see now the saber is green. Now it's twice the power it was before, but it consumes chips a lot faster. And when you get to 200 chips, you can see my gun is a little bit different. It's still 3 bullets, but they're a little bit more spread out. So that's always good. And obviously the palette has now, or the area we are has now changed. So now we're in the jungle, I guess? Seems legit. Evil plants. I think I misspoke. I don't think you get a 1-up at 200,000 or a health upgraded. Yeah, it's a 30,000, 100,000, 500,000, and a million. So 200,000 is not one of those thresholds. Not that I'd noticed, but it's okay. So you can see I use a little bit of chips, and all of a sudden my gun is back down to the short, or the squished 3 bullets. But they come back very quick. Angry Dragon. There's my chips back. Gun back up to full power. I mean, the gun strength itself is not modified by how many chips you have. It's just the bullet spread is the only thing that's impacted by that. Alright. They're pretty low health here, but it's not going to matter. Because we got this thing, and we're just going to shove the laser right into his belly, and it's not going to matter. So. What it does is it shoots a whole bunch of homing bullets, but unfortunately, because your hitbox is right in the middle of it, you kill all the bullets instantly when they spawn, so you never see them. You know they're there because they're giving power-ups, but that's about it. I'm not even taking damage, so go figure that out. Nope, missed it that time. So they do exist. And it's dead. Alrighty then. What do we got? Alright, another Heart of Life, that's good. There's a shield. That's very good to get a shield. I think that's my first one. Yeah, that's the first shield I got. Normally you'd have about 3 extra shields by now, but that's the first one. So now I'm much even less chance of dying. So that's good. This is one of those levels that has a, you know, the enemies don't spawn. Just got a bunch of dead zones. Very confusing. With the boss coming up, I'm probably going to try to not use my laser weapon. I want to have full chips for the boss to make sure my shot is as good as possible. Because the weapons I have are not as useful against the boss. Alright, that's good. That's a full health, that'll help too. Alright, this might be one of the hardest bosses in the game because of you just don't have enough shields and better weapons. Remember this guy? He's back. And the seaweed still does a lot of damage. Stay away from it. You can see it sometimes comes out slow, sometimes fast. So you gotta be ready. So the speedrun strat probably is to use the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, see how much damage I just took? That was like 5 hearts. That's with a shield, too. But the speedrun strat probably... Oh, God. Okay. Well, I took 4 damage. But you use the side laser and just go back and forth with him. But, I mean, you just take so much damage, you gotta be ready to bail if he starts killing you. But we get it, so it's all good. Alright, that first item, that's the rapid fire. So the first rapid fire is the only real important one. Everyone beyond that increased a little bit more rapid fire, but you really can't tell. It's only the first one that really makes a difference. Alright, so now we're in the 4th section. Areas 14 and 4. Got some more flying crabs. I have no idea why that happens. Why the red laser just keeps on going. It's okay, everything's fine. Don't worry. As intended. It'll go away eventually. There we go. Alright, these little things, we saw these in the very first stage. They are really hard to kill. I mean, I'm using a second power laser to shoot them, and they still take like at least 2 seconds to die. So, I mean, you can kill them in the opening stage. You have to like, you need a turbo controller probably to kill them in the first stage. But also, they do a lot of damage if you touch them, so best thing you do is just avoid them. They're not moving fast and they're not shooting anything. Another thing that shields do, when you get to a certain shield level, your movement speed increases, which is nice. But I am not at that level yet. Alright. Another easy boss. Just use the laser. And don't get shot. Got a full health refill there, but really don't need it. Maybe I do. Okay. Suddenly, my health on chips got really low, and I wasn't paying attention. That boss is not as free as you might think. Alright, there's the blue and the refills, and there's the red also. So now I got 400 chips. Alright, that, 210,000, that's an enemy eraser. That clears the screen, and that's, but it's consumable. So you see it has 20 of them, but you can get them as random drops. So as of right now, obviously if I do that, there's a flash, it'd be a flashing warning, because it flashes the entire screen, so please be aware of that. I will give you a warning if I decide to start using them. We're moving fast. This is the last jungle level, so we'll enjoy the killer plants and whatnot for one more level. And obviously with the chip upgrade, now I can freely use my sub-weapons without fear of losing my gun power, or gun spread. So, be using it very liberally to quickly kill these enemies. Whenever you see an enemy right in front of me vaporize, I probably hit it with the saber blade. Because the gun does not kill them that fast, but the laser sure does. Alrighty then. What do you say we take our laser and shove it in another boss's face? What do you think? Angry dragon! Can you die here? Yes. It's not likely though. And there you go. Hooray! Alright, another blue lantern, it's nice. Another enemy eraser. Alright. Alright, so we're at a decent point now where it's... You know, your weapons are getting at a decent level. You have not a lot of chips. We're now in space. Space! The most dangerous thing in space is space volcanoes. So watch out for those. Oh, and these guys too. The Star Wars fighters. They do a lot of damage to their laser guns. Here comes the volcano. Ah! Everything's fine. Ow. Another full refill there. That's nice. Not really required, but we will take it. Alright, more volcanoes, look out! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Alright, so I hope you were a fan of palette swap bosses, so I think we got another one right here. Oh yeah, remember this guy? Unfortunately, he's slower now. Go figure that one out, because I can't. And he died even quicker. Dude, that does here. Those does hurt you, by the way. That also shows the shields. Your shields do damage to it. So. Alright, there's the upgrade to the side laser. That's the fireball upgrade is also very nice because you saw the fireball before. Now the fireball is gigantic. So we'll be using that. That's also they're very good against the volcanoes in the space sections. There's some enemy racers, nice. Alright, this is fun to do. Just play keep away with these guys. They don't do much damage to you, but then you go boom and they're dead. Oh, I got 500,000 points. Nice. Hooray! So you can see my gun is taking great lengths to kill enemies by itself. So I think we're down at least one gun upgrade compared to the actual game. But the fireball will carry us through for sure. There we go. Woo! Took it out. See ya. But we're back to the laser for the boss. The boss is not threatening because it's a giant squid. And it's gone. Well, thank you, Saber Laser. Got some more weapons that I will never ever use. There's another red land iron. That's nice. Up to 800 chips now. There is another gun upgrade at, I believe, 2,000 chips. So we're about 2 red landers away from getting to that. The other nice thing about fireballs is that it destroys laser beams. So laser beams shooting enemies are a lot less threatening with the fireball. So this level goes very fast visually, but the enemies there's just not many enemies at this stage. There's a lot of dead flying time. Double heart. Nice. Gotta have heart. I think there's gonna be about 2 enemies until the boss, but it's about 45 seconds away. There's 1. There's 2. Might have a 3rd. Maybe. Nope. That's it. So I hope you really like palette swap bosses, because now we have Red Angry Eye. But, as I mentioned before, the fireball kills projectiles, so it is decidedly less threatening than the other 2 iterations. And there we go. Now the Saber Laser is level 3, that is the maximum level. So it consumes a lot of chips, but it causes huge damage. So we're going to stick with the Fireball for now, since there's a lot of volcanoes in this stage. And the Fireball is very good against volcanoes. Strat is to just line up directly below them. All the meteors it shoots will go right towards you, and then the fireball just takes them all out for big points. It's a little more complicated later on because the volcanoes are now in pairs. So I like to shoot one right away and then get behind the other one. While trying not to take too much damage. Because you're killing so many enemies, you get so many drops. Those drops will easily keep you alive. Two more pairs, I think. That wasn't even a pair. That's all. Is there one more? No, there's one. Thank you. 2 more. 3 more. 4 more. Alright, let's take our overpowered laser here. Now this is the flying bug boss. It is only vulnerable when it stops moving. And it follows a very set pattern. Three hits will do the trick. See ya. Alright, that is the end of the space section of the Red Lander. Now I'm up to 1,200 chips. Another fireball upgrade, another shield. Good stuff. Alright, so I'm not sure. Are we in some kind of intestinal tract now? I have no idea. I have many questions. Alright, now these green enemies are very interesting. They can only be killed by touching them with your shield, your personal shield, or with enemy erasers. They absorb all other special weapons. And because all weapons have auto-fire, if you just go up to one of them and fire your fireball, you will fire 30 fireballs and waste all your chips in about 2 seconds. So, don't do that. Because I have definitely done that before. And it was not fun. Alright, so now we're going to use our side laser here. And it's just a cluster of eyeballs, and we're just going to sit right in the middle. And hopefully they die first. And they did. Perfect. All according to plan. Oh, there's the third level side laser. That's nice. Two red, two blues. Nice. Double health upgrade. So you see, my weapons are almost all maxed out. So from here on out, there will not be many. The game will not give you more than the third level upgrade in this mode. There are more of them in the regular mode in case you miss some, but in this mode it knows when to stop giving them to you because any levels beyond 3 do nothing. You see the fireball just eating up the laser beam to keep me safe. The lasers do a lot of damage. If you like the palette swaps the first time, we're going to do it again, because it's the same enemy, but different formation. They look the same. Do they? I already did. Too late. I'm trying. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright. Here's the second pair of whatever this is. I'm going to use some enemy erasers here, so flashing warning for the next few seconds.
E is ready.
E. I thought there were more than that. I think the next level has all, like, 8 of them in a row. Oh. Alright, the next unique boss is Brimbrin. Rawr. Level 3 fireball takes him out pretty quick. You see the front eyes go. The back eyes are blinking. Back eyes are gone. Gotta pay attention now because I have only 6 hearts left. And I have 3 hearts left. I need him to go crazy.
Please.
Yeah, please go crazy and shoot projectiles that will drop me things. There we go, thank you. Oh, there's a full health. See that? I planned that ahead of time.
I planned it?
Yes.
It's amazing that this is what it takes for the game to lag.
Yeah.
It was fine until now, but like 25 eyeballs on the screen. That finally we got. Alright.
Hooray! Yes, give me more life. Alright. The hardest of this section here. Again, I will resort to enemy racers if things go haywire, which they may do. Because I think those green, those enemies just keep, they don't stop. I'm gonna use a run right now because they just don't stop coming. So I think flashing warning for this entire stage is probably in order.
Good thing about the green guys, you can run into them.
Yeah, but the problem is when they're surrounded by 10 other enemies.
Yeah.
That is not the greatest strategy in the world.
Plus, especially if any of those 10 enemies are those lasers.
Yeah.
It's
Where did all my life go? I don't understand. Alright. Next boss. Who could it be?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be almost anyone.
Literally almost anyone.
Oh, it's
Same
this guy. Oh my god. Now he's red. He's pissed off now. It's all over. That's not good. Can I get some health, please? Thank you.
Yep. Couldn't see it, but it was there.
It was there. Definitely want to have as much health and as many chips as possible when it goes to the single eye section. I missed that thing. Because it's very hard to get power-ups when he is only shooting bullets at you.
Full refill might be here.
There we go. Nice.
Yep.
How did you know?
I know the drop safe, of course.
Oh. Where have you been this entire time?
I speedrun this game. Well, not this mode, but I speedrun the game. Be hard next. Get a little brief.
Oh god.
Heart, and then red and blue, and then the next two are hearts.
Gotta have heart.
All you really need is... Where is that? Oh, there it is.
Got it. And full refill after coming up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Health for score, yeah.
Ride this out.
Million! There it is. Perfect.
Alright.
Alright, there's the red lantern that will improve our gun to the maximum. Now we have 4 bullets and they are widely spaced. The problem is my gun power is so low that it doesn't do much damage to the enemies in this 5th and final 4 corridor section here. Although this one actually has 5. Because the 21st area is also this theme. But the fireball will take care of everything. So it's fine. It's fine. I bet you thought we were done with the palette swaps. Haha, we are not.
Thought we were done with the pallet.
Remember this guy? He's red and angry now, but his attack is exactly the same. So, yeah, he dies the same way.
He's so angry.
He is incredibly angry. The boss music's different than last time, but he is not. He is the same. I already had 45 minutes? No. What? I thought this category was a little shorter. The afternoon's probably more like 55 then. I still have...
Make it 65.
Yeah.
O:65.
I still have four stages left. It's fine. How do you speedrun auto strollers?
Ask Toad. Ask Enemy. Can't speedrun an auto stroller. Alternating caps and lowercase. Really wanted to set up a mashing challenge one day, of like just level 0 of this.
Yeah.
But just like with
Can
one
you
of the
kill
little
those-
satellites at the top of the screen.
Kill
the
this-
satellite.
Kill the enemy. That's all you need to do.
Like,
It can be done.
you have the lowest possible gun. You have no sub weapons. Kill the satellite before it gets to the bottom of the screen.
Alright, here we go. Flashing warning.
Pomegranates. Face pomegranate. And strategically, he waits for it to explode before using the enemy erasers because drops are determined by how many things you kill. If he hits the enemy eraser before it pops, it counts as 1.
It actually doesn't even kill them. The enemy eraser doesn't kill the full
Yeah,
enemy.
that's funny.
You need a fireball or something else. Oh, here we go.
But like, if you kill it before it pops, it only counts as 1 kill.
Correct.
But otherwise, it counts as like 15.
Yeah.
Good way to farm drops. Yeah, it's TGL mode, you're not using nearly enough sabers.
No, not nearly. Nice full health refill. He did. Unique enemy. I'm sure we won't see him again, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
no.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we got what, 4,000 chips, I think. So many chips. Oh, look at that.
Chips.
That's a lot of chips.
Oh, it's a lot of laser chips, though.
Nope.
Once you pop, that's great.
So if y'all don't mind if I just liberally spam this fireball
With your 4,000
with my
chips.
4,000 chips. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Low-key, great song in this game.
Indeed.
I thought I heard the most underrated soundtrack.
Indeed.
There we are. The one and only most underrated soundtrack. Drops, please. There we go.
They do exist. I'd like to stop dying, please.
Heart, another heart coming. It should be red, and then full health.
Bit early, unfortunately.
Well,
What can you do?
heart coming here. Top you off. It should be red and then blue, and then 2 more hearts. Blue chips.
I'm sure this won't be a palette swap of a boss we've already seen. Oh, wait, it is. But he's fast, so he's got that going for him. And then once this goes, they go Super Saiyan. Oh my god. But oh, X40 fell at the end. Perfect. I got it. I got the fabled red landar. You don't even get in the main game, as I recall, to get the 6,000 chips.
6,000.
That is so many chips. How can I possibly use them all?
That's too many. I mean, how many chips do you need?
Not 6,000. That's for sure.
1,200? 1,600?
If I just hold down A.
You want 2,400?
How far down? Okay, oh, I forgot. Super mega speed coming up. So if you have problems with fast moving things, avert your eyes for the next 30 seconds.
Unless you're playing, of course.
Yeah. Ideally,
that's too many.
Ideally, if you have that problem, you're probably not playing this game in the first place. I'm just gonna stay in the middle here. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Can't believe you got that drop, by the way.
I did. Easy every time.
Every time.
All right, slowing down. Hit the brakes.
You can just stop. Hit
Anytime.
the brakes.
Hit the brakes. And then a nice calm ride to the finish.
Yeah, that's super sweaty time in any percent.
Yeah, I bet.
Like super sweaty.
How many shields do you have in any percent?
Probably less than you have.
Yeah, which is saying something because I only have 3, I think.
Oh no, then we have more. We have more, but less health.
Okay.
Less health, less chip.
That makes sense.
I think we're probably running I'm running 1,600 chip at this point. But top level speedrunners are probably running 12.
Makes sense.
Strategically timing drops mid-fight.
All right. So I'm sure now we get another power swap.
No more.
Oh no, it's another one.
Oh dear.
But he's angry. Again, I didn't even need the full refill. I was already full.
You can survive the early game with TGL mode. You really can just delete boss.
Yeah. And you go. That was all 20 areas. Amazing. Wow, I didn't even get an item. Man. It ran out of items. Area 21.
This is literally, you can just leave.
Yeah.
You trigger the planet to explode and you just leave.
Literally. Oh look, remember this guy?
On your way out.
He's gone. So yeah, this is the boss rush. If you didn't figure that out already.
Hit the squid.
Hit the squid. Yeah, that's coming up.
Hit the squid.
Oh, look, there it is. He gone.
Hit the spaghetti. Oh, no, wait, no, it's this guy first. There is a safe strat for the end this part of the boss. You can just pull up Saber and be in his
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
off the side of the red circle.
gotcha.
You can even camp on the edge of the screen. He can't move far enough to hit you. But you are more susceptible to the Astro if you're right at the top of the screen.
True. Alright, Optimon, what you got?
Hit the spaghetti.
Is he firing his spaghetti? I don't even see it. Oh wait, there it is. Oh,
So
it's gone.
I don't get top tier fireball.
That's a shame. Oh no, this guy again. Oh no. No! Not
This
again.
actually gets problematic with the Astro.
Yeah. They do a lot of damage.
They do hurt a lot, particularly with your shield level.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I feel like you picked up a health drop and lost them.
Yeah.
Blue?
Yep.
Do you think it's 2 hearts? You think? It might be more than one. Oh, yeah. Oh, good, over here. Oh, good, over here.
That was a blue chip.
That was, okay, next 2 are hearts. Heart.
The bullets do a lot of damage.
then 2 blue chips, and then maybe a full health refill, or maybe an red, another red. This one would top you off if it's the right one.
Hold your breath. No?
Wait.
That was a red. That was a red.
That?
That was a red. Red chip.
Oh. Oh, did you not get one of the... Oh, maybe I was a drop behind.
I never... If there was, I never saw it. That was a heart.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we didn't see it. Or maybe in TGL mode, a heart is a possible drop in that table. Either way, you're through.
That's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Except for these darn asteroids.
Yeah, I know. This is actually the hardest version of this boss just because of the asteroids.
The hardest part of this boss is everything else.
There's the full refill. Where have you been?
Been late.
There we go.
Stop! Stop!
Alright. So the planet blows up. I mean...
Surely we must be done.
That's the end of the game, right?
Surely. There can't possibly be anything else.
Oh, no. No, not Area 22. No! I guess we're not done yet. Concerned by these flaming hot asteroids coming at us.
It's like flaming hot Cheetos, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Delicious.
Oh no, it's that music, that sound again. What's gonna happen? It's not a palette swap, at least.
Not a palette.
Pardon me while I shove this laser in your face. I'm sure he won't mind. Or I'm sure it won't mind.
Heyo.
Heyo.
By the way, it's the boss.
It is the name of the boss.
You're playing a fun game of dodge the bubble. Shoot bubbles out of the side of his head and they hurt a lot. You don't want to make any contact with them in the bubble. As his phase changes, he'll fire out rockets out of the side. They don't hurt nearly as much.
Yeah.
The bubbles hurt like the dickens. So.
Ow. Ow. Bubbles, please.
Bubbles, please.
Alright, he's angry. Ow. He's angrier.
What that means... Almost.
Yeah, he's dead. And... time. Alright, it's 57. I guess I should have made this estimate an hour, but what do I know about this game? So unfortunately in TGL mode, you don't get the cute graphics of your ship captain and the spaceship flying through the sea.
It's not here.
It's not here, so... But you are still the greatest player, even though you can just leave, and that is what we're doing. So... That was a fun run. I mean, speedrunning an auto-scroller is always fun. I'm sure that's world record because you can't possibly do any better. I have no idea. But there it is. So, thank you.